First snow, October 27th, yesterday, 2018. I wasn't here, I was in New York, so I'm home, and the snow is still here. And it was pouring in New York all day. I kind of prefer the snow. Okay, it's cold, so a hot cup of coffee is definitely gonna help. But yeah, this is a chicken running at me. I'm definitely here to talk about this camera that I've been using for the past month and a half. Not that I've released a lot of content on this channel, but I've been practicing with it and playing with it, and took it on vacation, took it on a couple long weekends. I got the Canon M50 a little over a month ago, right before we went to Japan, and I used it every day in Japan. I use it all day, every day. I mean, so I really was trying to get used to the system. This is my first little mirrorless camera, and everyone says this is the perfect first vlogging camera, so I gunned for it. I'm very happy with it. There's definitely plenty of pros with this camera and a couple of cons, but it's not cons that bother me, not yet at least, because I'm just getting into the video thing, I'm just getting into the vlogging thing, so the cons that this camera have don't necessarily bother me too much. I know it bothers other people on the internet, but I'm not there yet. So, cons for this camera, obviously the crop 4K, and you're losing really good autofocus, sort of. I wouldn't use the 4K for selfie vlogging if I'm walking around. It's just not a good idea, especially not with the lens. It comes with the camera, the 15 to 45. You get the crop because of the sensor, and then the crop because of the 4K, and it's just a disaster. And the face detection is completely wonky. So another con, that's not really a con because it's a small camera, is the battery life. It's the battery life. I mean, people are saying that you can only shoot for like a half hour to an hour. I've heard some people say, and I don't know what they're shooting. Maybe they're shooting straight 4K and they're shooting straight for that half hour, hour. I shot for a good 3 to 4 hours on every battery. I have 3 batteries. I have the battery that comes with the camera, so it's a Canon battery, and then I bought 2 third-party batteries, the Wasabi batteries. I'll leave a link in the description for those Wasabi batteries if you're interested in taking a look on Amazon. They're really cheap. I think it was like $25 for a 2-pack with a charger. But yeah, so the Wasabi batteries have more milliamps, is it, than the Canon battery does, and it definitely does last longer, I noticed. I'm not sure how the battery life is gonna keep over time. I know, you know, batteries get worse over time, so I'm sure the Canon has a higher quality battery and it'll retain its charge longer over years, but I'm not really too concerned about that considering how cheap third-party batteries are, and I have not seen any problems yet. I've heard a lot of people recommend the Wasabi brand, so if battery life is a true con for you, then just buy like 6 batteries and it'll only cost you like $70 or $60 or $75, whatever. It's not that bad. I would definitely recommend this camera to anybody that's looking to start shooting video, looking to start vlogging, doing travel stuff, even some pretty good quality stills. I'm planning on keeping this camera for a while. I think right out of the box with the kit lens, you're going to be able to capture great videos. I just finished editing my first vlog, I'm very late on it, from Japan, and I think it looks great. I mean, it's not perfect by any means. It's not going to look like all the big YouTubers using this camera unless you had some insane lighting rig and insane mic rig and all this other stuff, but you know, with the kit lens, you're going to get quality video, and you're looking at it right now. This is the Canon M50 shooting in cloudy weather. I've got ISO 100 on with the facial detection and f5.6, 50th of a second, 23.98 frames per second, whatever. But yeah, it's a great camera, and the video is such good quality for the price. Other pro, it has the input for a microphone, so if you just buy an external mic and you get like the little, I'm using the Rode Video Micro, this thing's like 50, 60 bucks. It's so awesome. So just doing a quick test outside the, just for you guys. I'm next to this little waterfall. Even though it's little, it's actually very loud. The creek at our house is very loud, so this is with the shotgun mic, the Rode Video Micro. And I just want to see how direct my voice is if I turn away from the waterfall. It was just behind me, now it's in front of me, so now I'm talking to the mic, the waterfall's not also hitting the mic. But from what I've seen, this mic is awesome. And I'll take the mic off so you can hear the difference. Okay, mic's unplugged. Mic's unplugged. Can you hear a big difference? I'll put the waterfall behind me again. Oh, I just almost got my boots wet. Can you hear a big difference? And let's see if I can do this mid-clip. Difference, right? Definitely a big difference. I'm a mess. Also, this lid is really not the best at all. Anyway, I don't want to make this into a specs video. I don't even want to make this into a pros and cons video. I just want to list off a couple cons and a couple pros, and really just talk about what my experience with this camera has been like after having it for a month and a half and being a new video shooter. Alright. I totally made a footprint so I knew where to sit. Anyway, so if you're looking to get this camera, I highly recommend it. This camera does so well. Let me know what you think of the video quality right now. Let's hit some B-roll right now and see what this thing can do.